Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. I greatly appreciate you stopping in and listening to your messages of the day. Today is March 20th, 2020. So this is one of those other amazing days and dates that'll only happen in a lifetime. 2020. So anyway, and I just hope that everybody's feeling well. And if you haven't been, that you're getting well and that you are feeling more at peace. So I have your I Ching coin messages to start, and there was no moving number. So the message is clearly very straightforward once again, and it is the card Chen. I'm going to say Chen. It is number 53. The title is, you're going to love this, Gradual Progress and Growth. The above part of the hexagram is Sun, Wind, Wood, and Gentle. And the below part is Ken, Mountain, Arresting Progress. I sent an overall energy for everybody as a message, and here it is. Chen suggests the marriage of a young lady and the good fortune attending it. There will be advantage in being firm and correct. Gradual advance like the soaking in of water. Now, interesting, as that title, I did not realize that was our message, and I don't read them until I am reading to you. And as many years as I've had this, I don't have the memory to remember all of them. I'm getting more and more familiar, but certainly not with all the moving numbers, though we have none today. Yesterday was in regard to a marrying lady too. So I'm looking at this as a metaphorical thing as well. And I feel like there's messages that are very clear and concise as to what they're trying to say. And this one has layers to it as far as I'm concerned. So the marriage of a young lady and the good fortune attending it. This might be just a few of you out there. I don't know. But if you're getting married, congratulations. And if not, there is a marriage of other sorts. It's not about just being married, and you know what I mean. It could be a marriage of understanding, of family, of collaboration, and those sort of things, you know? So it has more depth than the initial message, which I like to have people kind of soak in, and like it says, the soaking in of water. Something we've been having to do anyway in the last few days. So I really like that for us. And hopefully you'll understand and feel some resonance with that. Now, moving along, we have our overall general energy for today. And that is going to be used with the Art Nouveau Tarot again. So today is March 20th, 2020. Happy birthday, Aries. Got a whole month of sun in Aries. Got that energetic, fiery, kind of passionate energy that we're feeling, or we want to take action and we want to make sure that we're not losing that drive that we have for any reason whatsoever. And cultivating a feeling of knowing that when everything is said and done, we're going to be better and stronger because of it. So if I don't get a shooter, it's okay. We have this moon in Aquarius, very, very much the air quality. And then tomorrow, Saturn goes into Aquarius. And like I said, we have a lot of air quality happening. And our cards yesterday were both, two of them flew out. Here we go again. Oh, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot, but I'm doing it anyway because I have the time. Hope you'll stick around. What do we have from the oh my. They all fell out this way, so I'm turning them upside down because it was simply how they fell. Wow, the overall energy for all of us, first and foremost, how beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Take that in, everybody, because that is a gift, and it definitely pertains to earth, practical things, our necessities, and the options that we have in our daily lives and also our living situations, our sustenance. And we're getting a gift from that. Now, I know it doesn't seem like it right now to a lot of us, but trust me, I'm hearing in the grapevine that there's some definite positive things coming our way financially. And I truly believe that. So the earth quality being Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, because we're really familiar with it at this point, I would think. There's been a lot of influence with this up to this point. Even though it's changing, it'll still have a lot of that influence as the year progresses through 2020. What a beautiful influence that will be for our energies. The second one being the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is actually really contemplating on what it is we've been putting our energy into, what we're focusing on as far as the Pentacles again, 2 Pentacles in a row, our livelihood, our income, all of the things, like I said, the practical parts, and it's actually feeling like we're going in the right direction. I mean, the 7 becomes the 8, becomes the 9, and then the 10. It's not far from the 10, which is our ultimate goal, right? And that's just showing us that this is giving us a time to kind of contemplate. We might change directions, we don't know right now, but this might, in some weird and strange way, this whole thing that's going on now might redirect us to finding our purpose in another way. And I don't know what that is for you, and I don't know what it is for me, but it makes perfect sense. And with everything else happening, I really like this. I feel like this is a positive. It's just for us to sit and really kind of contemplate. And we actually have the time to do that. For the most part, most of us do. So that is really, really cool. What do we have next? Ooh, the Ace of Wands. No, I'm sorry, not the Ace of Wands. This is the Page of Wands. And it is definitely a message. And it is fire. And it is action. And it's talking about, well, just what's going to happen. I mean, what's going forward? What's really going to be pertaining to our lives. It is a message, and it's about probably really mainly action oriented. Like I said, it's going to be starting and happening. It's not going to be like the the Page of Pentacles, which is a slower. It's pertaining once again to practical things and money and so forth. But this is about action and putting things into action, hearing about the things that are being put into action through the internet and everything, the right things, not all the riffraff, you know when to sort that through. So that's really cool. We're getting a message about that. I like that. And it is important right now that we do listen to the messages that we know are the most helpful for us. Fantastic. And it definitely makes sense being in Aries season with the wands, because of course, besides the Aries, the wands represent Leo and Sagittarius. Now, this could also be people in your life that have those air signs, or certainly qualities. They're doers, they're go-getters, they're initiators, they're passionate, they're going to get the job done. Let's just put it that way. And they're not going to be hasty. It might even be hasty, actually. It's kind of impromptu. It might be instantaneous and impulsively done. And then the 9 of Swords. Well, that we go back to the air qualities again. And the 9 of Swords it's like the 10, but the 10 is actually when it changes into the next cycle. So that's all done. But it's about concerning ourselves and being too worried about things and not having great thoughts in our minds, keeping us up. Air qualities being that of the mind, predominantly. And thinking the thoughts that are not going to be the healthiest for us. We really need to take control of that. I don't know anybody that hasn't done that in the last week or so. I mean, it's certainly a natural, understandable process, but it doesn't necessarily ever have to be that way. And now we're getting a little bit more relief knowing, oh, okay, I like what I'm hearing there. That sounds good. That sounds promising. And of course, all of it's going to be promising. We want to continue to think that way, please. You actually have every bit of that control as far as what you think and what you choose to let lead your thoughts. Wow, those are a lot of energies, but they all make perfect sense, don't they? So being practical in our lives right now and considering that, we have some considerations, maybe changes as far as how we want to work and what we choose to do for our livelihoods. Expecting information that's going to help us with any kind of delays or effects we may have financially, and then just letting go of the thoughts that are not helping us in our highest good. These are reminders, and I love getting reminders because I know we all have that sensibility about us, but getting the reminders is just an extra way to receive the messages that I like to give to you and share. So now we go on to this next deck that I love so much, and it is a meditation deck. It's called the Relax deck, and I think that's important right now, don't you? You're going to love what they have to say. It just kind of puts you in a calmer state, I think, which I think a lot of us are now too. They're getting there much better than it has been. Let us go with this one. I don't know. I only see the outside. I don't know what the saying is, but I would be happy to read it for you. Well, we have 3. The fan. Because it can be used to enkindle fire, the fan is symbolic of our life force or spirit. Remember that even when we are at our lowest ebb, our vitality can always be fanned to life again through the power of positive thinking. Whew, gosh, isn't that gorgeous? Start to think in a positive way, and you will immediately experience an upturn in fortune, even if it is more a matter of attitude than of concrete change. Well, that's what I'm talking about. And that's exactly what we have. That's the power we have. Even a slight thought change can change so much for ourselves. The fan. Words to kind of ruminate and consider right now. And always, actually. Anytime you may not feel your highest self being, in a positive frame of mind. And let us finish with our Super Attractor manifestation cards. I wonder what else I can share with you. Oh, I do have a little something. If you want to hang out, I really, really want to share this. It's one of the most beautiful things, but let me pick this card first. How beautiful. Notice the green right off the bat. Heart chakra. Money. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. And isn't that true? I don't care about anything else sometimes, but I know that I need to feel good. And that's what I ask for every day. Please help me to feel my best in every aspect, mental, physical, spiritually. Pretty synchronistic, huh? Well, there's a reason for that. And that's why I'm here, so that I can share that with you. And it gives me goosebumps to do so. But my news I wanted to share was a very kind of quick story. I want to introduce you to my beautiful plant. Her name is Mila. She was given to me by a friend named Mila. And I received it in, I believe, February, early March of 2017. I had just lost one of my brothers. And unfortunately, Mila, my friend who gave me my plant Mila, passed away in May of 2017, unexpectedly. A heart attack. And when I had this plant, I believe it came with one beautiful orchid. And she gave me instructions, and I followed them, and I had it in my upstairs bathroom. And, forgive the leaves on this, but you can see that's growing more. So to make a long story short, and to help to uplift you and give you that faith in the things that we don't see. 3 years, almost to the date. This was the stem that it had for 3 years. There was nothing happening. Dormant is the appropriate word, I would imagine. Yeah, but I never ever got rid of it, and I had received another orchid, beautiful orchid, for my birthday in October. I put it up on my my chest of drawers, which faces my window and the light upstairs, and it was doing beautifully, and I thought, oh, well, you need to be next to my other orchid, who I've named Lily after my sister that passed last October, if you've been following. And, well, the beginning or second week of February, I started to see the shoot of life, a stem of life coming out, and I thought, oh my gosh, is this really happening? And then, well, the first blossom came out, I want to say the third week or just after Valentine's Day. The second two pods were waiting, and the third blossom came out yesterday, first day of spring. I don't know about you, but that's, to me, Spirit speaking so loudly without words. And I say, never give up. Don't give up hope. 3 years. That's a wink in the time of the overall picture, but to me, it just, it fills my heart. I wanted to share that with you. And it's all true. So please, please, be well, and get out. It's absolutely gorgeous out. We can get out and walk around. There's nothing saying we can't do that. And by the way, it helps immensely. It's certainly me. And so I care greatly for you. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'll be by tomorrow, and I wish you the best, okay? Until then, bye for now.